Welcome to Book Talk. I'm Winston. I like to read good books, and you should too. Today we're talking about an entry from DriveThru RPG 2023 Pocket Quest Game Design Jam, and this one is Brain Snatchers. I do that every time. This was nice. Was your neighbor replaced by an alien? There is no cause for alarm. Our brave men in uniform stopped the invasion of the Brain Snatchers decades ago. They shot every last one of the alien scum dead. And yet the conspiracy theories persist. So at its core, this is a heist game. You have skills, you get skills and hobbies, which can change as the game progresses. And your goal is to get into the target, get the MacGuffin, get out with the MacGuffin. That's the setup, that's the basic structure of the game, that's the kind of game you are playing. System set up to support that very nicely indeed, including several pages at the back of how to structure a heist, when to do this, when to do that. Some advice that I found very helpful. But you're not a character. You're not a human. You're a brain snatcher. Okay, so your attributes aren't strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Your attributes are research. Research lets you pick which of these humans nearby you're going to brain snatch. Recall, once you are in their brain, lets you access their abilities. Let's see, replace lets you take them over, of course, and then retreat lets you go into hiding. And that puts everything else into a certain kind of flavor category. It's not just a heist, although you can totally do Mission Impossible or Leverage with this. That's just fine. But it's also Invasion of the Body Snatchers or the Puppet Masters, or insert your favorite aliens take over my neighbor genre here. That just comes through in spades, and I love it. From the obvious tropes to I need to abandon this human, so I target another one, jump into them, the human I'm with dissolves into a pile of bloody goo, and you better hope somebody on your team has the cleaner skill to get rid of it. I have snatched Barbara Ann, and I'm taking Barbara Ann to work so that I can access her terminal. And I start accessing Barbara Ann's terminal, and some lady comes up and says, "Wow, crazy night last night." Who's this? Well, how well do you recall Barbara Ann's memories? There's so much good stuff in here, so much room for good tactical paranoia and some, the storytelling stuff that goes with that, because this is like a good heist game ought to be. It's not just 100% about the narrative, and it's not just 100% about the mechanical. It's a blending of the two, and I really enjoyed seeing this executed. So here's hoping for submissions from the same designer, because I would totally be down for that. That is the Brain Snatchers. Wait a minute. You could be an alien. You could be a Brain Snatcher! Well, as long as you have a DriveThru RPG account, find the affiliate link in the description below. Head over to there, check out my book, Opposing Forces for Fate, or my Starman Saga over at DriveThru Fiction. You might also look at Diane Detzer's Intergalactic League. And of course, when you're done with all of that, my own entry is Scrappers and Pocket Quest. Check all that out. When you're done with all of that, come on back here, because there is more book talk yet to come.